Chat, less than a minute. Strap in. Make sure you got a drink. Make sure you got a snack. Here we go. Y'all know who that guard is at the bottom right. We've not seen footage of him before. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Sliver Baron in the Prime game for 60 months. Thank you very, very much.
Here we go.
Like, we can safely say that a good couple of minigames from the Yakuza-verse will be in this game. Like, Mahjong's gonna be there. Shogi's gonna be there. Your traditional Japanese gambling game is gonna be there. I mean, you can see him in the bottom left right now, actually. Actually, what game is that? That's new footage. I don't know what game that is. There's probably gonna be a good excuse, you know, Western Star Casino, all that jazz. Like, I wonder if we'll get any new minigames. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. I'm excited, chat. Again, I can up and lower the volume if needed. Yes, I'm on 4K. We have good actual visual quality. Oh, tingling in me boots. I'm excited. Early Sega arcade machines. Yeah, could you imagine? Likely mature. No doubt. No doubt this is going to be, you know, 18 plus. Yeah, all of the above. Yep. Without a shadow of a doubt. Oh my god.
ほいじゃあいよいよ兄貴組立ち上げるんじゃの。
やっちゃろうや。兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ。ありがとうな。けどそういうんじゃねえんだ。俺たちみてえなヤクザもん、帰る場所のない連中が生きていける、そんな場所があったらいいって思わねえか。ねえだろ、そんなの。だから作るんだよ、俺たち自身で。
Here we go. There it is. Oh, new logo. New RGG Studio logo. The font. Oh.
That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, our protagonist is dual. He's English and Japanese. Is this Snoop Dogg? I'm getting the MCA, aren't I? Shit, I'm not recording. I should be recording. Oh, that's bad. Kokura. Okay.
Just what are we trying so hard to protect?
Kure. Actual new places. And the classics. Osaka. Surprise. It is a Tammy. Shout out to the internet detectives on this one. It is. And yeah, Shinjuku. I think we know what that is.
What's your story? Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change. Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
I know, but I can't just leave it alone.
If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin.
Yushirota.
What's a man gotta do for a little peace and quiet?
Remember my promise, yeah?
Akiotsuka! He's just in the game! It's Satoshi Fujihara! Wait! Remember when I asked if this was gonna be gory again? Oh yeah. Aido as well! Holy shit!
You know, we could always just make our own country. It's the only choice we got.
The violence is coming back.
Is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us, we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
Oh, the vibes are so good. the literal beginnings of the Tojo clan, and obviously the Omi were formed before them. They're obviously going to be a factor in this. Look at this combat. Like, the animation work is like so much more fluid than some of the even more recent Yakuza games. So, Ado has to be doing the theme song, right?
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
They're actually trying a dual audio game as well. Oh no, it's Nishiki vibes. No, chat, no. Oh, that transition. Bruh. The real life champion district, Kamurocho. Bruh. Think we're back? This is what I was saying before. Like, I know people are bummed out about K3, but this is RGG's A team, and then the next game after this is probably going to be a guiding game, and then it's going to be Lad 9. Like, I don't think we have to worry about RGG. Like, I'm so excited for the soundtrack. We're going to go back and analyze that trailer way too much after this.
世界中のゲームファンの皆様、そして Xbox ファンの皆様、
I always
こんに
loved
ちは。
Xbox.
セ
Swear
ガ
to God.
RGG スタジオ代表、本作ストレンジャーザンヘブンの
Thanks,
エグゼク
Xbox.
ティブディレクターを務めます横山正義です。
Happy
この
Easter.
プログラムでは RGG スタジオが開発中の最
This
新
track
作
right here. They
ス
had
トレ
him
ン
on
ジ
one
ャ
of
ー
the
ザンヘブ
trailers.
ン
Oh,
の
it's
ゲ
so
ームの
good.
全貌、ストーリーやキャラクター、舞台となる街や時代、そこで繰り広げられる遊
This
び
is
の数
absolutely the A
々、
team.
そしてコンバットシステムについ
Yeah,
ても
because
ご
the
紹介いたし
combat
ます。
looks so much more fluid. Like, I know
最
that's
後ま
probably
で
a
目の離せ
cutscene,
ない内容
but
となっておりますので、どうかお付き合いのほどお願いいたします。
okay. If you don't want to see story stuff, look away, and I can
物語
tell
は
you.
1915年、
Like, game footage
一
and
人の少年
cinematics.
がアメリカから逃げ出すため、サンフランシスコの
San
港町で
Francisco.
偶然見つけた怪しげな船に忍び込むところから始まります。少年の
Cool
名前は
difficult
ライ
life
トを
in
誠。
America. That
当時
has
として
never
は珍しい
happened.
アメリカ人の父と日本人の母親の間に生まれた混血の少年でした。貿易商を営む
My
父の影
condolences to
響
those
で
living in America
世
right now.
界各地を転々とする中、最後に父の母国でもあるアメリカ
Oh,
へと
look at
移
the.
り住んだ
Okay,
大
I was
統領
wondering if they do
しか
this.
し
The
その直
old
後
style
父親が急
film
逝してしまいます。
esque cutscene type.
英語も
Because
そ
you
れ
know
ほど
how
達者
every
ではな
RG
い。
game has like a
そして当時
cutscene
としては
style
目立つア
that's
ジア
like
系の
a
外見を
little
持つ
bit
母
lower
と子。
budget looking, but just
父
there
と
to
いう
keep
後ろ
flowing
盾を
things,
失った後、
things along.
言われなき迫害を受けるようになってしまいます。
Yeah.
その後、精神的疲労から体調を崩していた母親も亡くなり、天涯孤独の身となってしまった誠は、ある決意をします。母親の故郷でもあり、自身と見た目も
I wonder how
近しい
long this
人間
segment's
が
gonna
た
be.
くさんい
Like
るは
this
ずの
first
日
part.
本に渡ろう。
This is obviously chapter 1.
持つものも持たず、身一つで
So
船
is
へ
it
と乗り
me
込
or
んだの。
Yama's eyes
で
look
すが
dead
彼
with
が
that
取った
camera
船は
angle?
裏の世界では
The
名
guy
の
looks
通
like
っ
he's
た
just.
超大物が乗る船なのでした。
Rise and shine, you two!
密輸商人オルフェウス。彼
So
との
that's how
運命
he's in the
的と
game.
も言える出会いが誠の生涯を大き
Orpheus.
く動かすことになります。
Okay. Okay, we're going to learn about his character. This might actually be
I
quite
play
spoilery.
Orpheus, an international smuggler who only has one rule: taking what's meant to be where it's meant to be. If you want it, I can get it for you.
See this fella here? It's his job to keep troublemakers like you out.
I wonder.
Thanks to you, we had to remind you.
We know RGG
Feel-
likes its political
And I
stuff.
play a character connected to Makoto, you, and Orpheus. But I can't get into too many
Who's
details, so let
Kodo
me tell you
Is
about
that-
Orpheus. See, Orpheus, he a one-stop shop.
I know who he
Any
is,
and
but I
all
can't remember.
contraband that his underworld connects may
But I
require.
wonder, like, we know
I'm
they like their
talking
political
weapons,
stuff.
ammunition, gold, silver, green,
I wonder
white,
how much like
a little bit
racism
of
they're
this, a
going to
little
go
bit
into.
of that, even state secrets.
Because
He
with the
always
time,
delivers.
with the heritage
The
of our
name
main character.
Orpheus, that's just a nickname, nothing more.
He
He's
is
a
Snoop's son?
dangerous
Okay,
globetrotter.
thanks, yeah.
And that's all anyone knows about him for sure.
Yeah, Makoto and you, those little punks were just the same in the beginning, until the moment they spat out those last words, when their asses were going to be left for
Well,
good.
we know
in the
he's a
middle
boss
of the
fight in this
Pacific.
game.
Want to tell me why you're here?
I want to go to Japan.
We got nowhere left in this world. That's why we heading to Japan.
Take a good look. That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
So I assume the start of the
Orpheus
game
realizes in that moment
is going to be paying
that
back
maybe
Snoop.
what he's destined to
Orpheus.
deliver are the lives of these two
Yeah, it'll be going
boys.
up on YouTube after.
Getting there is one thing, but how will these kids survive in this place?
So-
Stranger than heaven.
This is
Maybe even that cold-blooded dealer felt a spark of curiosity.
Taking advantage of the fact that he speaks Japanese, Orpheus brings Makoto on as his sidekick, his wingman.
So this is
Through
what I
countless
thought.
jobs and deals, Makoto learns the tricks of the trade.
Snoop
on how to
is
stay
not
spooned and
the
grown,
main bad
dipped
guy.
and whipped, zooted and booted, gooted and looted. I ain't gonna go two more. But the harsh edge of the business and how adults blow off steam, if you know what I mean. Now that's when Orpheus discovered the kid has a talent that nobody's seen coming.
That's singing. His skills still had a long way to go.
Really?
But that passion in him, nobody could ever match that.
I wasn't
Music is the
expecting
great equalizer.
DMC
It
to be a
transcends
singer.
barriers, captivates and unites people. Makoto was always an outsider wherever he went. And finally, he found a place he could call home, where he belongs, where he's treated equal.
A legendary smuggler shrouded in mystery and a boy with nowhere to go. Their meeting
It did use a
and their
racist
party
slur, yes.
sets this strange story in motion.
But this is only the prologue to a much bigger story. One that begins within
Anyone
their
else feel
meeting in
this is too much info?
1915 and unravels through 50 years of Makoto's relentless, unforgiving fight to survive.
Things the era wouldn't allow. Things society wouldn't forgive.
A sweeping saga of men drawn together across time by the strange twists of fate.
It's the story of men who fought, clawed, and struggled to carve out a place for themselves in a Japan undergoing
you're about to
violent
make it look
change.
true.
So keep your eyes on the characters we bring to life, on the choices they make, and the paths they walk. Japan's pretty slick, ain't it?
There's the Hayori. Yeah.
Welcome to Japan, fellas.
居場所のない少年と居場所を持たない男の出会い。それは少年大東誠にとってこの日本という場所でどうやって生きていくのかを決めるきっかけとなるのです。そしてもう一人、この男との出会いが誠の人生の行く末を大きく決めることとなります。それが生涯の友でありライバルでもある少し年上の青年、新庄優です。
His biggest rival. Oh no. Chat, we're doing it again. Oh
Man
no.
of mixed Western and Japanese heritage. Yu has grown up in a world that doesn't quite know where to place him,
I
not
also
unlike
say-
Makoto.
As well.
Yu first meets Makoto
We
on
didn't
Orpheus'
just
ship,
hire.
where they're nearly
Western.
thrown overboard.
We actually have people that are
And from
Asian
that
and
moment
can
on,
actually speak
their
fluently
lives
both
are
languages.
intertwined. Makoto is impulsive
Also, this guy actually
and brash.
is quite hot.
Yu, on the other
Please do
hand,
not turn out to
is
be a sex
realist,
pest, and I regret these words.
Sharper and more calculating than most. Always thinking several steps ahead. Upon
Happened
reaching
last
Kokura, Yu and Makoto make a daring escape from Orpheus' ship.
Looks like this is where we part ways.
Listen, I know this
Good
is
luck out there, Makoto. You too.
I know this is
See you on
Dragon
the other
Engine.
side. Till then.
Is
While
there like an
Makoto
extra
faces
level of
extreme
detail to
hardship
this?
adapting to a new
Is it me,
language
or does
and
it
culture,
look a little more
Yu
detailed?
adapts rather quickly and even finds work, becoming quite comfortable as a Westerner in Japan.
I see you got a new getup. You're working here now?
I am, and I see that you're exactly the same.
Oh,
Still
no.
just another no-name loser.
Oh no, chat,
But
it's
Yu's
happening
heart
again.
hides a
Oh,
major
no.
weakness. He simply can't leave his fatal
The bread
friend,
tech.
Makoto,
The bread tech's
behind.
back, chat. We brought the bread tech back.
Through all the persecution, Makoto wants more than anything to carve out a place of his own in Japan. Yu, however, As a man of great ambition,
I know I've
seeks something
complained
more.
about their
He
filters
doesn't
lately.
want to just
I do
survive in
like the
Japan.
soft orange filter to the
He
scene.
wants to reshape it. If the world won't make room for him, he will build a new one. These
Like, done
ideas soon
right.
clash, and our stowaways decide to walk separate paths. But fate, of course, has other plans. A unique opportunity presents itself years later and reunites them as partners in show business. Adapting the famed Yashima name from their Kokura days, Makoto and you then enter a chaotic and unpredictable new chapter in Minami as Osaka's latest and greatest showman. Here, Makoto, with years of Yakuza experience from his time in Hiroshima, becomes a true force to be reckoned with as he tangles with Osaka's many crime syndicates and even the Italian mafia.
Oh, the mafia as well.
Naturally, with
That's gonna be-
Makoto as the brawn, that leaves you to play
That's gonna be the guy
brain.
in the second trailer.
Using his wit and intellect, you navigate the world of underground entertainment, leading to a face-off with the Japanese government. Makoto Daito and you, Shinjo. One path, two different strides. And that's only the beginning. 30 years after meeting at sea, the world is changing around them, giving way
Love all
to
the
even
stock
greater
footage they're
tragedy.
using.
From here, the story has toward a conclusion almost no one could predict, but that's only part of it.
I'm not making the
This
Tojo
is
clan, I'm
far
making the
more than a
Daidoji
story
instead.
about crime or ambition. It's a story of identity, belonging, history. A story of friendship, of lives, of wills determined not only to spin the wheel of fate, but to shatter it. Rags to riches. It's a tale as old as time, and more fitting than ever. It is my hope you will experience this remarkable tale for yourself.
They've got the vibes down. Like, they've absolutely... The cities. That's what we're here for. Let's go. They've got the vibes
トレン
down.
ジャーザンヘブンは主人公である大東
I
誠
don't think we see the
そ
maps,
して
but like,
その生
I
涯の
like
友でもあ
we
る
know their
新
names
庄
now. We know where they
こ
are.
の二人の
Shout out to the
50年間にわた
Netflix
る
with
生
Tammy.
涯
That
を
was
描
so
いた
good.
作品となりますここで舞台となる街についても紹介させてい
5
ただきます
goddamn cities, baby.
まず始まりの街1915年
Yep.
福岡小倉オルフェウスの密輸船の目的地でもある日本西部の一大工業地帯でも
I
あったこ
really
の
want to
街が
know
ト
how
レンジャーザン
big
ヘブン最初の
each
舞
of
台
these
となり
maps
ます
are.
まだ日本に近代的な娯楽
Yo,
が
look
存
at
在
the
しない
left-hand
中
side D-pad.
職を求め全国から集
Oh, I
まった
love
労
the
働者たちによ
dialogue
って
from
にぎわ
people
う
on top of their
活
heads.
気ある街並みが特徴です
Oh, we're gonna have to
飲む
we're gonna have to
買う
look at this.
全ての遊びが
in detail.
詰まっています
Okay, I love how like little yen it is as well, considering the time.
次の舞台は
Is that-
1929年の広島
Seraph,
呉
what's the
造船を中心とした
game
重
in
工業の街で
Chihayafuru?
あると同時にさまざまな国の社交場としても機能した異色の街並みが特徴です
But the animation work in this
映画などの
looks so
娯楽
good.
も浸透し
Character,
日
yeah.
本文化の近代化の訪れが感じられる一方日本有数の極道組織に牛耳られた背景を持つ街となります地下水路や高台など
Oh, wow.
高低差のある迷路のような地形も冒険に奥行きを与えます
How big is this map?
そして
What?
1943
Well, we know
年
this one.
今も日本有数の歓楽街として知られる
I
大
think we can
阪の
understand
南
this
へと
one.
舞台を移します緊迫する世界情勢の中海外の文化が深く入り込んだ
Oh, we're under
日
the
本
river
の
again.
裏が描かれます表向きには日本を称えつつ裏で
Are they
異国の
showing
文化を
real
楽しむ人
movies
々
on the background?
そしてそれを裏で操ろうとするヤクザやマフィアたち過去の舞台とは様変わりした新しい
Hey,
遊びの
look,
数
I
々
wonder
を
what
体
game
験
this
する
is.
ことが可能です
Oh, Top gun shooting. Yo, hold up.
その後舞台は
Yo, hold up.
1951年日本有数の
Yo,
観光地で
hold
も
up.
ある静岡熱海
Yeah, shout out to the internet detectives on this one. This was well found out.
そして1965
Well, they didn't
年
show
の
much of it.
東京新宿カムロ町へ
I wonder what goes on in Kamurocho, Tokyo.
ことになるのです
Solville Calais in the Prime Game for 32 months.
そこには大きなストーリー上の秘密がありますのでまた別の機会に遊びの要素などをお伝えできればと思います
Different main character. The other guy Question mark?
After Orpheus recognizes his talent for music, Makoto discovers that he has a keen ability to find the music in everyday life
Even the
and can memorize
presentation.
sounds as ideas for future
Even the
compositions.
presentation of the showcase is just
Makoto
on
can
point.
take note of many different sounds from across town, whether that's the hustle and bustle
We've
of
seen
the
this.
streets,
Yeah. So it was for a
a
literal.
call from a wild animal,
See, I thought it'd be more detective stuff.
or
It's
even
actually
the sound of his enemies mid-combat.
what?
New ideas can come from just about anywhere. These sounds will also vary depending on the era, location, and time of the day. At night, Makoto might listen in on a neighbor's snoring,
By standing over.
the call of hungry crows flocking to freshly scattered crumbs,
Hello, bird.
or distant howls echoing from afar. The list goes on.
What are they used for? Is the question.
By collaborating with various composers he will encounter, Makoto can combine and arrange these sounds he has gathered to help create original compositions.
What?
At first, Makoto
Oh.
gives singing a try for himself,
So, you sing or no?
He's smoking.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Then you might try making some money with it.
What?
However, he later finds his true calling as a showman, producing and managing gigs and performances for other artists.
And this guy starts
Find
the
a
Tojo
singer
Club?
with talent and do all you can to make them a star.
Okay, that's
They
Aridachi.
call that a showman.
As a showman, Makoto will decide the structure of each show,
What? Remember when
handle
I
the
was like,
promotion,
I want RGG to do a rhythm-based RPG?
and finally,
This wasn't the
stage
one I was
thing
expecting.
itself, earning more and more money with each success. Another key element of being a showman is scouting those with a gift for music. By gathering info from around town, Makoto can find new singers and musicians to take part in his production.
This is your big business minigame section. Understood.
As the story progresses, Makoto will grow close to a wide range of individuals, each possessing unique and remarkable abilities. Still, among all this new talent in Makoto's life as a showman, the most impactful are undoubtedly the singers. Some who you may know already.
Yeah, wonder who you could be referring to.
たかしは主人公の大東と呉の極道組織で出会います。
じゃ確かに
またいつでも貸してやるで。組織内では赤鬼の異名で恐れられていた大東のアシスタント的なポジションで、大東のことを慕う弟分のような役柄です。とある事情から広島最強とも言われる岩木組の一員となった大東の舎弟として常日頃行動を共にするようになるのですが、そんな高志の隠していた趣味が歌とピアノでした。ヤクザとしてはあまり役に立たない趣味ですし、高志はそのことを必死に隠しているんですが、ある日大東にその趣味を知られてしまいます。
なんじゃピアノうるせえぞ
Oh, we're fighting the drunk guy.
誰が言うた？あ？
Oh, he dead.
二つ殴れば十分じゃろ。
兄貴。大東はこいつに歌わせて一儲けしてやろうと興行を思いついて、これをきっかけに大東の興行師としての活動が本格化してい
Follow the
き、
speedrun of this.
後の
This is gonna be a
広島
long
工業
game.
やそのまた後の東上会という組織にもつながってくる、ストーリー的にも大きなエピソードの一つとなります。大東の兄貴はどんな歌を作るのか、
I'm so curious how much, like, yeah, like, what kind of an impact it's going to be. We're going to chat, I'm going to spoil you right now. We're getting saxophones. I'm going to find every saxophone player and we're going to have saxophones.
この方の役柄も非常に重要となります。
A lot of them. Susie.
You will meet Susie when Makoto and you travel to the seaside city of Atami in 1951.
Okay.
1951 is a moment of great change in Japan, a time when American influence has flooded in, creating new trends in language, music, and fashion.
I'm beginning to see why they
this
wanted to do a
collision
big
of
showcase
East and
for
West
this.
results in a unique era that exudes both optimism and melancholy.
Can't wait
Atami
to
is
hear
one
her
of
sing.
Japan's most notable tourist destinations. My character, Susie, intends to sing on the largest stage in that city. There, the course of her life is permanently altered when she meets Makoto and you. So, what'd you think?
Brilliant.
Stranger Than Heaven brings players inside Japan's show business world at this pivotal moment in the country's history. And unsurprisingly, showbiz's customs and culture turn out to be just as cutthroat as the underworld's. As a singer, working on this project and portraying this character was an
Hello,
absolute
sidebar.
honor and unlike anything else I've done before. In
See you
addition
in
to
many
my
RPG
voice
games.
acting, I worked with Satoshi-san, who plays Takashi, on crafting the theme song for the game. I love
Oh.
being able to combine acting and singing in a single project, and I am so thrilled for players to experience what we've cooked up.
This is sounding good. Make you the blue Oni? That's a
こ
good
れまで
question.
紹介したように
That's a
ストレ
very
ンジャ
good
ーズ・ヘ
question.
ブンは5つの時代5つの舞台そして50年間にわたる男たちの生涯を描いた作品であること、さらに歌というものを中心としたさまざまなゲーム体験がある非常にユニークな内容になっているということをお伝えしてきましたが、それだけではありません。主人公である大東誠の真骨頂はどんな相手にも屈しない精神力と腕っぷしの強さにあります。ここからはストレンジャーズ・アンヘブンもう一つのユニークポイントとも言うべきコンバットシステムについて解説していきます。
This is the thing I've been most curious about, because we've seen a lot of weapon-based combat in the trailer so far.
私からは今作の最大の特徴ともいえるコンバットシステムについてご紹介いたします。本作のコンバットシステム最大の特徴はプレイヤーキャラクターである大東の左半身と右半身の操作をそれぞれ独立した操作で行うというものです。コントローラーの RB、RT を入力すると右手や右足といった右半身、LB、LT を入力すると左手や左足など左半身を使っての攻撃を繰り出すことができます。ダイトはこれらの入力に反応してビビッドにアクションを繰り出し、かつてないレベルで意のままに操っている感覚を
the animations look
攻撃の方
so
法はタッ
different,
プしての連続攻撃だけで
more
はなく
fluid.
入力し続けることでパワーを込め離すことでよ
Like
り
what I'm
強
hearing.
烈な攻撃を繰り出すことも可
Do
能で
like
す。
what I'm hearing a lot.
これを利用してタイミングよく攻撃を繰り出すことが上手なプレーの一つとなります。例えばこのように走り寄ってきた敵に絶妙なタイミングで
Which staggers him.
パワーを込めた攻撃を叩き込むことや連続したタップ入力でジャブを連発した後にパワーを込めた強い攻撃を繰り出したりすることも
Back up punch.
自由自在です。他にも敵の攻撃を片方の手で防ぎ即座
Yeah,
に反撃
right.
するなど
Oh, wow.
相手のアクションを見極め
Ooh,
決定的な攻
this
撃の
has
瞬間をプレイヤ
potential.
ー自らがデザインできることが本作の醍醐味と言えるでしょう。
Ooh.
左右を操って激しい打撃戦を仕掛ける以外にも LT と RT を同時に引くことでタックルを繰り出して攻撃することができます。タックルの勢いのままマウントを取って攻撃といった状況でもリアルに左右の手を使ってアクションしているかのような感覚を
I'm
味わう
assuming
ことができます。
the music
本
disc is
作のもう一つのコンバ
HP.
ッ
What
ト
is
シス
the
テムの
Y
大きな
button?
特徴に武器の存在があります。大東は素
My
手での
fuck?
戦闘のみなら
I
ず
think
包
it's
丁、ハンマー、刀などさまざま
We
な
are
武器
bringing
と
back
の出会い
Brutal
があり
RG era.
これらを手にして戦い抜きます。
Yep.
本編の壮大な物語の多くの局面ではこれらをいつ装備しどう戦っていくかが生き残っていくための鍵となってきます。大東がその人生を歩んでいく中でより強力な武
That
器
was
を
a
手にすることがあ
finisher
る
with
でしょう。
yep. yup.
古くからの技物や
Ooh.
新たな製法で生まれた品など様々です。
No seals,
新たに手に
please.
入る素材を
No
武器に
seals.
注ぎ込むことで
We know there's gonna be a trophy for
殺傷
upgrading
能
these
力の
weapons.
向上
Don't
や
do it.
追加性能の解放も可能です。
Begging you.
積極的に武器の入手とアップグレードを行うことで生き残るための手段が増えていきます。ストレンジャーズ・ヘブンではこうした基本的なアクションに加えて高速移動する車中でのバトルや
Yeah, that's the guy we
敵を
saw,
一瞬
yeah.
で倒すことができる大技 特定のシチュエーションで繰り出せる必殺のアクションなど多種多様なコンバットシステムを体験していただけます。
Ouch. That guy's leg is never getting fixed. Someone who has broken legs, yeah. And here's our main character.
最初にこの作品のオファーを横山代表からいただいた時、自分の半生が重なるような強い衝撃を受けた記憶があります。僕自身、日本人の父とスペイン人の母を持ち、環境や時代こそ違えど大東誠と近しいような経験やそれこそ苦しい思いをしたことがあります。そんな中でも必死に言葉の壁を越えられるように努力して自分の居場所、自分の夢を追いかけ、壁を乗り越えることで俳優としてのキャリアを積み重ねてきました。本作の大東誠は決して善人ではありません。また登場してくる他のキャラクターたちも全員癖のある人間ばかりです。でも全員に共通しているのは成し遂げたい夢がある、そしてそのために必死に生きているということです。人は夢があるからこそ頑張れます。どんなに苦しいことがあっても最後まで必死に動き続けていきます。そんな人間の生きるということへの強い執着と情熱がこの作品の魅力だと思っています。私も今本作の収録で非常に難易度の高いお芝居に日々挑戦しているところなのですが、この世界の中で生きているキャラクターたちの熱量に負けないよう、自分が培ってきた技術と経験と情熱でこの作品を完成に導けるよう精一杯頑張ります。
He also has charisma. He has the Riz.
今回はストレンジャーザンヘブンについてストーリーとゲーム概要を中心にご紹介いたしました。そう遠くないうちにより詳細なゲーム内容やテクニカルな部分についてもご紹介できると思います。続報にもご期待ください。そして最後に重要なお知らせです。本作ストレンジャーザンヘブンは
I fucking told you. I called it. I want it out there. I called it.
で発売日からプレイしていただくことが可能となります。現在 RGG スタジオでは完成に向けて総力を挙げて制作に取り組んでいます。我々のスタジオにしか作り出せない
January, February, by the way.
ストーリーテリングとゲームシステム。
It still can be. Don't forget that.
あなたも天国よりも奇妙な世界で思いっきり暴れ
If
て
it
みま
is
せんか。
the end of this year, that's sick. I wonder if they're not committing to see if GTA 6 gets delayed again. Because think about it. GTA 6 gets delayed one more time. Nothing is around the end of the year because they literally moved out of the way for it. And imagine if Stranger Than Heaven is one of the only things out this year. That would be a play. That would be a play. There is everything. No PS4. Which, understandable, I think. Chat, we're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go back and have a watch. We're gonna have a little analyze. Where's the star? Chat, what do we think? How are we thinking? Yeah, No Switch 2 is interesting considering we're starting to finally get Switch 2 ports, which I think is a good thing. Like, it's done. I'm reversing back. Chat, how are we feeling? How are you feeling? I want to see what you're cool. Yeah, how you all feel? Yeah, GTA 6 is currently 19th of November. It's GTA 6. It would not surprise if it slips one more time. I wonder. Like, I wonder if it slips one more time. Because if they're intentionally waiting, like, they can still release it after GTA. If they release it early December, that's still within the period where people are still buying games before they, stop for Christmas and things don't sell as well after that point. Winter can still also be January, February. That's when RGG like to release their games. It would not surprise me, the last few years, Infinite Wealth was January, Heart Yakuza was February. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it is, January, February, or slips there, especially if GTA does make its date. But I do wonder, like, if GTA slips, there is such a big open gap for any game. This could be it. It'd be amazing. Like, want to see more? Your pre-order? Hell yeah. That looks great. Yeah. Yeah, I was wrong on my prediction of getting an exact date announced today, but winter doesn't surprise me. Like I'm excited. Oh my god. That looks so good. That looks so goddamn good. I'm sure there will be a Bagassest character, absolutely. Solo Evocus from Facial Disemband. Ado, like, I could not believe she's in this game. Like, and here's the thing. That character is not the first time we've seen her. She was the singer in trailer 2. So we didn't figure out that it was her at that point, which is wild, isn't it? Like, chat, let's rewatch. Let's rewatch, then analyze. So we'll watch the main trailer, and then we'll analyze. I don't know if this is gonna get me hit on Twitch or YouTube. It probably is. So there's our confirmation right from the off. The Tojo clan. Is that our piano player? That's our piano player, right? Thanks, something by Rasprite. The vibes are the best? No, they really are. I think this game's going to be quite long. Also, the fact that, yeah, as IG said in chat earlier, you've got Makoto being the red Oni. Is you going to be the blue Oni? But also, the parallels of friendship turned rivalry? Oh, man. And the fact they're being secretive about Kamurocho. Something's going to happen. Something is going to happen. Good night, mate. Sleep well. I'm probably not going to analyze this overly too much on, like, the... somehow the minute-and-a-half footage of Infinite Wealth. Because it is quite late.
That's the Japan you've been dreaming
Snoop Dogg. We know he's a fight in this game. Like, we saw it in the previous trailer. Like, we fight the guy.
This is Japan.
Such a good jump. So I'm assuming this is kind of like Kenzan's intro, where it's like, you know, made for the game, so it shouldn't hit me. Yeah, remember when I said, hey, is this game gonna get into racism? Maybe. Mayhaps. Perchance a tiny bit. I somehow missed this on the first go-through of the trailer. I hope we get to smash this guy's head in with that bottle. That's all I'm saying. Fuck you, dude. 1915 Kokoro. So I can't remember if anyone said this could be Kokoro or not, but we now know where every city is. Some were obvious. I'm so
trying so hard to protect.
Kure, I'm so interested in how long we last in each era. Like, we know Sotenbori. I feel like this is going to be a big chunk of the game. But also, we don't know the map sizes. Some of these maps look like they're quite large. Atami was said a lot by the internet. That was a good shout. Kamurocho, baby.
What's your story? Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
That's him getting inducted. Yeah.
Obsessing over one man's death. That's no way to live a life.
Obsessing over one man's death, did he say?
I know. But I can't just live it alone. If I don't settle this, my life can't ever begin.
We're absolutely fighting that guy at some point.
Nice to know you're not scared.
What's a man gotta do for a little peace and quiet?
We didn't actually see that much about this character. Like, I think this is the only part. She's clearly a courtesan. Like, well, you know, courtesan in modern day terms. Like, she's clearly going to be important. Is she going to hook up with Mako? Like...
Remember my promise, yeah?
That's our boy right there. For those who might be unaware, Adachi's Japanese VA from Lad and Infinite Wealth, but I fucking love Akio Otsuka. I just love Akio Otsuka. I think he is a great actor, both voice actor and general actor. I didn't expect, you know, any of the actors that we've seen in any of the previous Yakuza stuff to turn up, but like, fuck yeah, Akio Otsuka. Like, oh my god. He's a scene stealer. Like, when the Ladishin, like, actor changes happened, and they announced, you know, who Akio Otsuka played, and, like, Akio Otsuka was playing him, that is a sublime choice. That is absolutely perfect. There's not that many, like, of the actor changes that I'm, like, super on board with, but Akio Otsuka, that was perfect. Like, genuinely. Tokuma Nishioka, I think he's a pretty well-known actor. Like, I'm not sure if we're gonna fight this guy. He is going to get up to some shit. Like, I'm fairly certain he's like a bad guy in most things. Y'all haven't heard Ado. You probably have and are not aware of it. I feel like Ado really, their popularity shot recently, like just shot through the roof. They did a very, I think, like there were like a good couple of people who knew about her in the West, but she did a song for The First Take, which is a Japanese YouTube channel that basically has musicians on and they have one take to do their song. That's it. Like just one take. And I did one of her like most famous songs, and I feel like that's where the West started to get her popularity, and just she's got an amazing singing voice. So the fact that she's going to be one of the main singers in this game, phenomenal. Like genuinely phenomenal. Fuji from Shogun, really interesting. I did Lost Judgment opening, yeah. Yeah, hey, remember when I said, do you think this game's gonna bring back the violence, chat? I'm more upset about his food. He's definitely not gonna eat that. Actually, Hunter Sugawara, voiced by Takashi Yukaji. If this guy is not our antagonist, I will be shocked. Actually shocked. But we can now go back to like trailer 2 where he was watching Ado sing.
Just make our home. Our own country. It's the only choice we got.
I wonder, because that, hold on.
We could always just make our home. Our own country.
That's their own faction. I don't know who the guy on the right is with the clear Yakuza tattoos, but like, that is the faction that Mako is part of at some point, because we've seen him in this Haori, I think. So we're definitely gonna get, I wonder if they're gonna start killing off. Like, I wonder if he starts like making a gang early on, and then they start killing off members of his gang, and then we're gonna get like a time jump to the next part, which is when he starts going to actually start making like the Tojo clan and stuff like that.
It's the only choice we got. Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto. If this country won't accept us,
the friendship
we'll carve out our own right from underneath it.
They play it right. It's gonna be good. No, the dead guy, yeah, the dead guy was them. It wasn't Mako's faction. It's It's them. It's the opposite faction, who we're assuming is the Omi Alliance, or the start of the Omi Alliance. It probably isn't, because I don't know which of the cities this is in, but it's not Sonori. It's not Osaka. These cuts are very good. Also, now the more that we know about the combat. Oh my god, look at this combo. So, now that we know that both arms are controlled independently, this is right, left, right, right. I wonder how he does the headbutt. Is that going to be both buttons at the same time, or is that just context sensitive with left because of the fact that you stabbed him with the right? And then obviously, you know, this is both together, and then both, like, shoulder buttons. I am so excited for the combat in this game. There is a real chance for some really in-depth, changed-up stuff. We're gonna fight Snoop Dogg.
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
So long, America! This is my home, and nothing's gonna change that!
This feels like a late game scene. Am I the only one feeling that? He looks visibly old. His face looks a lot more gaunted. Like you can see the indents like in his cheeks where he's obviously like way older. Like he's got gray hairs. Like it definitely feels like this is endgame. Summon to be an earlier era too. Yeah, this definitely feels endgame. Like for sure. It's Kamurocho. Wouldn't surprise me. If these two my god. Also, blonde hair. I wonder if that's just for a specific. I wonder if that's for a specific like section of the game. Chat, they're gonna pull a Kiryu Nishiki again. They're gonna. they're gonna do it. Such a good jump. That's such a good jump. Oh my god. This is looking phenomenal. This is looking very phenomenal. Like, I don't want to like hang about the plot stuff too much, because there's gonna be other people that overly like look at it. I feel like we learned a bit too much plot stuff for my liking, to be honest. I like going into stuff with like very little knowledge, and like I feel like we just got the entirety of Mako's life story. Which, you know, trying to make it so I don't remember that by the time we get around to the game this winter. Like, it's kind of like I said earlier, in that, yeah, no, we were absolutely going to get an overabundance of the story in this game, for sure. Yeah, they really are, like, they are cooking in the trailers, but it's also the vibe. It's also, like, the vibes of what they're showcasing. Like, they really genuinely have something different. Again, I'm so happy they have the old style, you know, home movie stuff where it's not full frames per second. It's like little jumps here and there, so it's not like a flowing fluid motion like it is, you know, these days. They soon found themselves ties to a wicked and baseless prejudice. Yeah. So racism is going to be outsiders get out. I somehow missed this as well. Yeah, no, that chat. I wonder if racism is going to be a theme picked up on this game. I wonder. I have no idea. It's almost as if it's staring you right in the face. How did I miss this the first time? I know I'm late. I know it's late. I know it's like 1:15.
Rise and shine, you two.
This makes a lot of sense. Like, Snoop coming from America, because, you know, Snoop is American, trying to make, you know, business deals in Japan. His name is Orpheus. Like, oh, there is a shot of Snoop either with a blunt or a cigarette. Like, there's already a shot in this game of it. Like, there's already a shot of it. Like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Snoop, but I want to like look at the actual game stuff as well. Like,
thanks to you.
So this guy lets us on. Like, this guy obviously lets us on the ship.
And I play a character.
Chapter 1. You know how Chapter 1 in LAD, if you speedrun it, has 10 minutes of gameplay, but if you watch all the cutscenes, it literally lasts over 2 hours. Chapter 1 of this game. It's gonna be the same.
They're connected to Makoto.
Yes, actually Snoop Dogg, the Snoopest of Doggist.
I play Orpheus.
That's him right there. See, that's the proof. That's him right there. And Snoop Dogg's son.
Shot.
See?
For any and all contraband that his underworld connects may require. I'm talking weapons.
We got the both of them. Judgment
silver,
Chapter 1. Do
green,
not.
White, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Please no.
He always delivers.
As much as I love Judgment,
Orpheus.
the fact that the first chapter and the final chapter are the longest chapters in the game.
And that's all anyone knows about him for sure.
Watch anyone in San Fran. I feel like you might have a tutorial or two in San Fran for the combat, but I don't feel like it's gonna stay there very long. Like,
I want to go to Japan.
I feel like this is early. I don't know if we'll get flashbacks on Mako's life, but like I feel like this is early. This is absolutely Chapter 1. So this game's Amon. Oh god.
See, Orpheus realizes.
Yeah. So I don't want to go over the story stuff again. I probably should. But I'm like trying to go into this like as little as possible. But yeah, obviously we do jobs for Orpheus. Man has a gun.
Zooted and booted, gooted and looted. I ain't gonna go two more. But the harsh airs of the business and
you
how
can go more because Yokoyama went
way
more with the story
now
stuff.
that's what Orpheus discovered. The kid has a talent that nobody's seen coming.
That's singing.
Yeah, this
His
surprised
still
me.
had a long way to go.
We probably
But that passion in him
shouldn't have been that
nobody
surprised
can ever match
with,
that.
you know, Snoop having an
Music
effect
is the
in
great
this game.
equalizer.
Like,
it transcends barriers, captivates and
This-
unites
this
people.
is what I'm
Makoto
so
was
curious
always an
about.
outsider wherever he went, and finally he found
like
a place he
I
could
know
call
the
home,
music isn't going to
where
be
he
a
belongs,
big
where he's
factor
treated equal.
of the game
a
itself,
legendary smuggler
but I'm
shrouded
so
in mystery,
curious
and the boy was
as to
nowhere to
what
go.
effect it's going to
Their
have.
meeting and their party.
Because they haven't
Sets this
fully
strange
explained
story
it. My
in
voice
motion.
just broke there.
This is only the prologue to a much bigger story. One that begins
Yeah, it was
within their
2024
meeting in
TGS. It was a
1915
long time
and
ago.
unravels through 50 years of Makoto's relentless, unforgiving fight to survive.
You hear that?
15 and unravels through 50 years of Makoto's relentless, unforgiving fight to survive.
50
years,
the era
chap.
wouldn't allow.
Project
Things
Century.
society wouldn't
Half of
forgive.
A sweeping saga of men drawn together across time by the strange twists of fate.
It's the story of men who
So how are we feeling
clawed,
that it's the Tojo clan?
and struggled to carve out a
How
place
are
for
we feeling
themselves
knowing that it
in a
is the
Japan
origins of the
undergoing
Tojo clan?
violent change. So keep your eyes on the characters we bring to life.
Better
on
make
the
a death
choices they
jam,
make,
hell yeah.
And the paths they walk.
Like Sujimon. It's definitely going to be more
Japan's pretty
sights.
slick, ain't it?
But they're going to, you
Welcome
know,
to Japan,
introduce it
fellas.
like it's a minigame.
居場所のない少年と居場所を持たない男の出会い。それは少年大東
Well,
誠
then
にと
finding
っ
the Tojo origin.
てこの日
Just
本
no
という場所
Daidoji.
でどうやって生きていくのかを決めるきっかけとな
We'll
る
go
ので
back
す。
to finding it.
そしてもう一人この男との出会いが誠の人生の行く末を
Right there on
大
the
きく
table now.
決めることとなりま
Yeah,
す。
literally the
それ
trailer
が
just
生
starts
涯
with
の
Hey
友であ
Tojo
り
clan.
ライバルでもある
The
少し年上の青
Tojo clan.
年
Oh
新
boy.
女優です。
Alright. I see what we're doing here.
A man of mixed Western and Japanese heritage.
I gotta say,
Yu has grown up in a world that
the
doesn't quite
casting
know where to
for
place
this game,
him,
and we haven't even
not
seen it
unlike
yet,
Makoto.
is on
Yu
point.
first meets Makoto on Orpheus's ship.
The fact that they have
where
got
they're
people that
nearly
are
thrown overboard.
dual heritage to be able to
And
do, you
from
know,
that moment on,
English parts and Japanese
their
parts
lives are
is
intertwined.
great. Like,
Makoto
that is
is
fantastic.
impulsive
That's going to
and
be,
brash.
that's going to add so much to
Yu,
the
on
atmosphere,
other hand,
but it's
is
also
a realist,
nice because
sharper and more
there can't be
calculating
that
than
many
most.
actors
Always
that are like
thinking
that.
several steps ahead.
The casting in this
Upon
game
reaching
feels
Kokura,
fantastic. Like,
Yu and Makoto
we're gonna have to wait until the
make
game
a
comes out to
daring
see, you know, the
escape
important
from
scenes and stuff like
Orpheus's
that.
ship.
But like,
Looks like this is where we part ways. Yeah. Good luck out there, Makoto. You too. See you on the other side. Till then. While Makoto faces extreme hardship adapting to
Long
a
the
new
Amon clan have been
language
around.
and culture,
Well, if you
Yu
believe Yakuza
adapts
Dead
rather quickly
Souls,
and even finds work,
which
becoming
I do,
quite comfortable as a Westerner in Japan.
centuries.
You got a new getup. You're working here now?
I am. And I see that you're exactly
And Irish
the
track,
same.
English bits, English, Japanese bits, Japanese use
Still
some
just
of them as you
another
choose.
no,
Yeah,
name,
they never
loser.
mentioned anything like that.
But
So
Yu's
I
heart
wonder
hides a
whether
major
it's going to be like
weakness.
that. Also, the bread
simply
text
can't
back.
leave his fatal friend, Makoto, behind.
They literally
Through
are
all the
going to start
persecution,
from the bottom and get
Makoto
to the top. It
wants
literally,
more than anything to carve out a place of his
it's
own
going to be
in
Kiryu
Japan.
Nishiki again.
You, however, as a man of great ambition, seeks something more.
Oh no.
He doesn't want to just survive in Japan. He wants to reshape it.
Yeah.
If the world won't make room for him, he will build a new one.
Yeah.
These ideas soon clash.
Yeah.
And our stowaways decide to walk separate paths. But fate, of course,
But we
has
know
other
they're
plans.
together
A unique opportunity
with the
presents
clothing
itself years
in
later
the Osaka portion,
and
which,
reunites them as
if the dates are
partners
correct,
in
that'll
show
be the middle
business.
part.
Adapting the famed Yashima name from their Kokura days, Makoto and you then enter a chaotic and unpredictable new chapter in Minami as
Hey, he
Osaka's
is wearing a blue
latest
suit.
and greatest showman. Here, Makoto, with years of Yakuza experience from his time in Hiroshima, becomes a true
Okay,
force.
so I feel that that's a little bit of a spill. Makoto joins the Yakuza in Hiroshima. So
to be
that's
reckoned with.
the
As
second
he
time period, I
tackles
think.
with Osaka's many crime syndicates and even the Italian mafia. Naturally,
And the
with
Italian mafia. Was he speaking Italian there? Hold on, listen.
even the Italian mafia. Naturally,
The fucking mafia's here as well. Okay.
with Makoto as the brawn, that leaves you to play the brains, using his wit and intellect. you navigate the world of underground entertainment,
Isn't
leading
Sharon
to a
Bosch, yeah?
face-off with the Japanese government. Makoto Daito and Yu Shinjo. One path, two different strides. And that's only the beginning. 30 years after meeting at sea, the world is changing around
I love the
them,
stock footage they
giving
used
way
for this.
to even greater tragedy. From here, the story has toward a conclusion almost no one could predict, but that's only part of it.
So-
this is far more than a story about crime or
This makes
ambition.
me think.
It's a story of identity,
For once.
belonging, history. A
With
story of friendship,
the second trailer,
of lives,
with the
of
guy
wills,
that said the
determined
slur
not only
to
to spin the wheel of
Makoto.
fate, but to shatter it.
He must be part of the
Rags to
mafia.
riches. It's a tale as old as time.
I don't think anyone called him as being part of the mafia.
It is my hope you will experience this remarkable tale for yourself.
Man, the vibes of this are fantastic. This right here, hi, hello, this is hello.
本作「ストレンジャーザンヘブン」は主人
You
公である大
can't
東誠
get
そしてそ
a
の生涯
grasp
の
of
友で
what
も
the
ある
city
新庄
sizes
優
are gonna be.
こ
We
の
know
二人
about
の
Sotenbori
50
and
年間にわた
Kamurocho
る
for
生
obvious
涯を
reasons.
描いた作品となります
But like,
ここで舞台となる街についても紹
there
介させ
are
ていただきます
three areas that are
まず
new.
始まりの街1915年福岡小倉
Yeah.
オルフェウスの密輸船の目的地でもある日本西部の一大
God, the
工業地帯
Daidoji
でも
are
あったこの
Italian.
街
It's
が
Italian for
ストレン
penny.
ジャーザンヘブン最初の
It's
舞台とな
Italian
り
for
ますまだ
spaghetti.
日本に近代的な娯楽が存在し
I love the way, like, look at this NPC. Like, I don't know if that's actually going to be an establishment you can actually go in as like an actual inn to rest. But, like, the NPC walking up to you with his hand out trying to haggle you for, like, obviously your money. Like, even if it's just like little animations, like these like characters walking towards you. RGG's animation work, I've been saying this since the first trailer. RGG have really put a lot into their animation work. Look at how I'm an absolute sucker for really fucking cool aesthetics. And like, I'm looking at the drain pipes. Like, look at how uneven they are. Like they should be. Like, just this shot alone, it's like one of those like subliminal shots of like looking down like the end of the corridor and stuff like that. Like, just the actual like work that's gone into like even just the framing of stuff here is gorgeous. Like,
職を求め全国から集まった労
like this is the area where in that one like obviously cutscene we see the other Yakuza group walking down towards you. Like, don't know if that's gonna be actually like scripted. It probably is scripted considering we've seen that cutscene a couple of times. But like, I wonder if it's just going to be like that, where you'll see like the group walking towards you here. We also know the tram does work in certain time periods, so I wonder if you take damage if you're walking in front of the tram. I'm snoozing those ads. I don't think we'll be done in 15 minutes, but I am snoozing those ads.
働者たちによって賑わう活気ある街並みが特徴です
Some people are going to be really poring over every detail. Yeah, this is this is interesting. You only have 2.37 yen at the top left, and yeah, the fact you can negotiate here is wild. I don't know if this is just the cool design of the era, or if it's for the actual eatery here, because there's people just drinking and eating inside. Take 100 damage again, hell yeah. Yeah, the D-pad shortcuts are interesting, aren't they? That's obviously going to be arm wrestling minigame. Is this character? Is this actually character? Like, I don't know if that's the poems of character on the right-hand side. Like, I don't know character well enough to know if that is it, or if it's just a mini game where you have to slam it down hard enough to flip over the opponent's card.
次の舞台は1929年
Now, we know a little bit about Hiroshima in this series.
広島呉
But this ain't
造船を中心とした重
your
工業の街である
City centered on shipbuilding heavy industry. Where have we heard that one before?
と同時にさまざまな国の社交場としても機能
It's not the same map. Look at the steam train as well. Man, the steam train going by, as well as like obviously like I don't think you can see it from a webcam. The tram on the left-hand side. I think that's the thing that actually makes me excited the most about this is there's so many moving parts. Like Yakuza game cities, absolutely. Yeah, there is the blonde hair. You are right. Yakuza cities absolutely are lived in. But there's something even more impressive with just how everything is moving on this screen. Like, and it's snowing. Chat, when was the last Yakuza game that had snow? I don't actually remember. It was 5, right? I think it was 5. Like, it's been a while since we had snow. Yeah, look at the left-hand side. So we know from earlier footage, one of those was birdseed, but you've got a flask. You've got a flask with alcohol on right D-pad. What looks like some kind of tincture on the left-hand side, and then some kind of poison potion on the bottom or something like that. Like, man. Yeah, it's hard to tell what those are. But like again, look, the animation work. Like, the animation work of just slowly opening the door as well. And just the guy in the background moving. Everyone is moving. Like, it's not like other Yakuza games where, you know, you've got some NPCs that just stood still or anything like that. Everyone is moving. Also, I wonder, this might end up being my favorite city just because of the fact that obviously blue skies, but Mount Fuji in the background. Oh my god.
などの娯楽も浸透し、日本文化の近代化の訪れが感じられる一方、日本有数の極道組織に牛耳られた背景を持つ町となり、
Yeah, yeah,
地下水路や高台な
This is cool. Look at the lighting effects in here. Like, this actually like audibly made me go whoa. Like,
高低差のある迷路のような地形も
underground
冒
waterways
険
and
の奥行きを
hilltops. This map looks like huge. This map absolutely looks huge, and we've not seen that much footage from it. This bit, it's not the same. This bit reminds me of the Shrine of Onamichi. Like, that's the stairs there that you go down, and the two idiots clash into each other for the sub story, and, you know, mind swap. You know, like, it looks so much like that. I don't think it is, but it looks so much like that. Like, it just gives me those vibes. I know this place. I'm bored of this place. No, I'm not. Keep giving me Sotenbori. Sotenbori rocks. Hello, Iwao Bridge. I would know this bridge anywhere. The underground, so I'm assuming fighting stuff, gambling stuff. Like a supernatural being because of his blue eyes in the first trailer. Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought that it was a hint towards the dual national heritage. Which, surprisingly enough, it was. Got that one right, at least. Chat, here we go again. Yeah, I think you'll know which minigame this is. But pop gun shooting! Hey-o! But here's the thing. Look at the green bottle that's spinning around on the top and the bottom right-hand side. That's one of your D-pad shortcuts. So one of your D-pad shortcut items you can actually get here. You have 6 shots. That's obviously sake top middle as well. Are you going to be able to shoot down those big boxes? Is it going to be rigged like these games actually are? The Ultra will expand the Sotenbori. I don't think they'll expand it. There's obviously an underground portion that you can see here. I don't know where they'll put it in. This map excites me because when the previous trailer came out, a lot of people tried to figure out, you know, where is this, where is that? And the one that everyone seemed to figure out was this one. Because everyone saw the hot springs signs and were like, oh man, like there's this place called Atami, and funnily enough, here it is. Like you can tell that we're also getting more modern because of like buildings like this, like the cherry blossoms. Oh my god, this place could be beautiful. This place could be absolutely beautiful. And our story closes in the birthplace of the Tojo clan, at which point bloody Yokohama says, wait for it. Wait for it. Which street is that? I should know which street this is. But this is what I love about it. It's Kamurocho, but it might as well be a new map with all of these new assets. Like, they're obviously just using, you know, the same blueprint in terms of, like, you know, where the buildings are and everything like that. But, like, all these new assets are going to make it feel like it's just had a complete fresh overhaul. It's going to be great. I see you, Yokoyama. What are you doing? A tremendous secret will be revealed there. Here's the thing, and this makes me super suspect. We don't see any shots of Makoto in Kamurocho. At all. You think he's dead? You think he dies before this point, and then you play as you? That's my vibes. That's my vibes. I wonder. We are not seeing Makoto in any of these shots. And like a tremendous secret, like gameplay elements from this portion another time. I wonder, second character. I wonder. I really wonder. I appreciate that very much, Trev. Thank you very much. It's very late at night here. It's like 1 in the morning. Some of my energy levels are like getting hit quite a bit here, but like I'm not doing as big a like, you know, look into this as I usually do.
After Orpheus recognizes his talent for music,
okay, I love
Makoto
this. I love this to bits. Like again, I want to skip forward to the actual gameplay stuff. So
whether that's the hustle and bustle of the streets,
he hears sounds, which
a call from a wild animal.
He then uses as inspiration
or
for music stuff.
The sound of his enemies.
Do we need a fight as well? Okay, hold on. There's something else here. Hold on.
Or even
bottom left. Is the disc HP? You don't have a HP gauge. The items on the D-pad. Oh my god. They're item shortcuts. They're item shortcuts like Judgment. Because that's clearly a very round rice ball on right D-pad that we didn't see in any of the other shots. So that's clearly a heal. So you're going to be able to do item shortcuts like you could back in the Judgment, Lost Judgment days. That rocks. That rocks. That absolutely rocks. The thing that makes me interested, if the disc at the bottom left is your HP, what is Y? Is Y going to be weapons? Because we know you're going to be able to interject with weapons during fights. So I wonder if you're going to be able to store a weapon. And then if you press Y, it will equip it to, you know, your right hand. Because I'm not sure if we've seen dual crowbars, I think. But I'm not sure if we've seen a weapon in just the left hand.
Sound I have to go back enemies mid-combat.
Wind, powerful threat.
Come from just about anywhere. These sounds will also vary depending on the era, location, and time of the day.
This sounds like this is going to be your business minigame-esque thing that happens in this game.
Makoto might listen in on a neighbor's snoring.
Just walks into his neighbor's house. Just, you know. Gotcha, buddy. Yeah, look at this.
Crows flocking to freshly scattered crumbs.
Crows, one crow. Sup, bird?
Or distant howls echoing from afar. The list goes on.
And you can tell which one it is because of like the icon on the right hand side of like, you know, the bell and then obviously the name of it.
By collaborating with various composers he will encounter, Makoto...
Yeah, okay, let me get rid of the webcam for this one because it was covering it last time. So you've got ideas at the top left and you've got a whole bunch of different, obviously, you know, singing, you got piano, you got saxophone or wind instruments maybe, bass, drums, and then obviously, you know, you got bells and stuff like that. And like you can see in the bottom left, so you've got cat's purr, you've got nice cool breeze, you've got deep sleep breathing. So these are the stuff that we saw a little bit earlier. Mood in the bottom left, relaxing instruments, upright bass. Like I said, symbol at the top right, love. Like I said, I am finding all the saxophones, and we are putting all the goddamn saxophones in the song.
Okay, combine.
Oh yeah, and then it changes. Mood, happy, instruments, upright bass.
And arrange these sounds he has.
Oh yeah. Boastful barman, happy hammer, adores creak, mood, groovy, instruments, drums, and cajon. Yeah.
Gathered
very
to
nice.
Help create original compositions.
It changes, mood original.
At first, Makoto gives singing a try for himself.
I'm so curious as to like what effect that's gonna have in the game.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we're gonna have to push the showbiz stuff on at some point in the story.
Then you might try making some money with it.
Once again, Snoop Dogg chat.
However,
someone earlier, Akira, you said to me, this man smoke a blunt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's a cigarette or if that's a blunt, but it sure does look like a blunt.
Then you might try making some money with it.
What? Songs get formed in this club, yeah, because we've seen in a little bit. There'll be a little bit here where you can change the arrangement of
producing
like
and
the
managing
instruments
gigs and performances for other artists.
Find a singer with talent.
Akio motherfucking Otsuka.
and do all you can to make them a star.
And speaking in English as well.
They call that a showman.
I ain't ready for that. I ain't ready. Saxophone man, you are the front and center of all my bands.
As a showman, Makoto will decide the structure.
See, like, yeah, you've got melody, you got bass, you got rhythm, backing, and harmony. So we know from what they're going to say in a second, there are several different like instrument players that you're going to be able to find in the game. Kind of like, you know, business mini games in other stuff. Like, you've got your singers on the left-hand side. I don't know, let me drop my webcam. You can probably see most of them. But you can see your singers on the webcam. Not on the webcam. On the left-hand side, you can see their name, their performance fee, and obviously their set list. My god, there's going to be a lot of music in this game. There's actually going to be a whole bunch of music in this game. Yeah, one of the Yashima Trading Company singers, her melancholic voice softly cradles the Osaka nightscape. Look, yeah, if you look at the bottom, you can also change between like melody and then all the other parts of the band that we saw as well. I don't think I can have 4 saxophone players, but I can have 1. Ready for the MCA? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Promotion.
Love this as well. Again, again. I've been saying this, and I'm gonna keep going on about this. I love the fact that you can obviously put up like whichever performer, like whichever singer you've got in terms of like who they are as a singer, and then have their poster up so you can like obviously that's gonna like have an effect in terms of, like the mini game that this is attached to. But like in terms of the animation work, if this was old RGG, it would just appear on the actual wall, but it looks like it goes up as if he's unfurling it on the wall. See? Like, it just feels like RGG have put a little bit more effort into their animation game. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it. This shot is gorgeous as well. Like, I love architecture stuff, and I just love the fact that, again, we're getting something that is this era Japan that you've barely ever seen in a game before. So I'm gonna soak all of this up. Like when we get this game, I'm gonna soak all of this up.
Stage the thing itself.
That's the song for the first trailer.
More money with each success.
Woo! Hello, sir.
Another key element of being a showman is scouting those with a gift for music. By gathering info from around town, Makoto can find new singers and musicians to take part in his productions.
Yeah.
As the story
I
progresses,
love the way that
Makoto will grow close to a wide range of individuals, each possessing unique and remarkable abilities.
Oh yeah.
Still, among all this new talent in Makoto's life as a showman, the most impactful are
going to be
the singers.
able to go back to previous cities
already.
when you go to, you know, new eras?
Takashi は主人公の大東とクレの極道
I feel like I should know who you are. When I was watching this for the first time, I feel like I know you.
ます。
I feel like I genuinely know who you
じゃ
are.
確かに
またいつでも貸してるで。組織内では赤鬼の異名で恐れられて
Yeah. So Takashi acts as somewhat as an assistant to Makoto, who at the time is feared around town as the Red Oni. As I think it was IG in chat earlier said, you had the blue suit, he might be known as the Blue Oni. Like, there's definitely going to be potential parallels. Look at that guy on the right-hand side. What a screenshot. He just wants to get to work. This guy doesn't want anything to do with what's going on to the side of him.
アシスタント的なポジションで
He's just head down, straight going. Don't interact with him.
とある事情から広島最強とも言われる岩木組の一員となった
Yeah, no, we haven't seen Daito in Kamurocho. And again, Yokoyama has said that there's going to be a tremendous secret there. I think he dies before Kamurocho.
歌とピアノでした。ヤク
I
ザとして
don't.
は
He's either going to die or we're not going to play as him in Kamurocho.
あまり役に立たない趣味ですし、高志
Yeah,
はそのことを
I
必死
really
に
feel
隠
like
しているん
something's
です
going
が
to happen.
ある日
Like,
大東にその趣味を知られてしまいます。
now, will he stay dead because modern RGG doesn't like people staying dead?
じゃあピアノうるせえぞ
Just saying. Singer from official Higidan Dism. Interesting.
Huh?
I feel like I should recognize that. I feel like I've heard something that he's done. Has he ever been on the first take?
大東はこいつに歌わせて一文字
I
し
love
てやろう。
as aggressive as it is. I love that. This.
誰が言うた？あ？
because he's been played off as like a very kind of goofy-esque side character, but that low tone really goes to show, yeah, you fucked up.
一発殴れば十分じゃろ。
あ兄貴
I wonder how many times we'll be changing languages during this. I'm just assuming that it's a dual dub game. English and Japanese and the Italian Mafia.
後の八島工業やそのまた後の登場会という組
Yeah, like this is interesting. Yashima Entertainment and the Tojo clan. Like,
織にもつながってくる。ストーリー的にも
so
大
this
きなエピ
again
ソードの一
shows
つ
that
と
the
なりま
music
す。
showbiz side of
大
things
東の
is
兄貴は
actually going to be
どん
very
な歌を
important.
作るのか。
Like,
そしてユーザーの皆様はその歌をどう
time
作り変
traveling
えてい
Kiryu.
くのか。
Don't put that inside
そ
what
し
you
て
said.
僕はどうや
They
っ
would.
てその歌を歌ってどうストーリーに関わっていくのか。今作には高橋
This
以外
guy
にも
does
重要
not
なシン
have
ガーたちが
main
存在するの
antagonist
ですが
vibes.
この方の役柄も非常に重
He
要となります。
might become a traitor later, but he doesn't give off main antagonist vibes. Susie is interesting.
You will meet Susie
I cannot
when
wait to hear
Makoto
Tori
and you
Kelly sing.
travel
Like
to the seaside city of Atami
even when
in
she
1951.
speaks,
1951 is a moment of
the
great change in
confidence,
Japan, a
the
time when
actual
American influence
tone
has
in
flooded
the way
in,
that she
creating
like
new
speaks,
trends in language,
she is
music,
going to
and
belt
fashion.
out
This
songs.
collision of East and West results in a unique era that exudes both optimism and melancholy.
She has that confidence.
Atami
like,
is one of Japan's most notable tourist destinations.
Oh, I can't wait to see
My
Atami.
character Susie intends to sing on the
That's a
largest
late game
stage
city
in
as
that
well.
city. There, the course
That's
of her
before
life is
Kamurocho. That's the
permanently
second to
altered
last
when she
one.
meets Makoto and Yu.
Oh, hello. If this is Atami, it's the gold suit that we were pointing out earlier. So it is late game, but it's not Kamurocho. Interesting.
So, what'd you think?
Brilliant.
And if these two are going to become rivals, they're still together at this point.
Stranger Than Heaven brings players inside Japan's show business world at this pivotal moment in the country's history. And
Again, I love the stock
unsurprisingly,
footage they used in the
showbiz's
showcase.
customs and culture turn out to be just as cutthroat as the
I can't wait to
underworlds.
hear what she's singing here, because I
As a
think this is going to
singer,
be
working
quite
on this
impactful.
project and portraying this character
San
was
Fran
an
Endgame is
absolute
going to go full
honor,
circle.
and
That's a
unlike
good
anything
question.
else I've done before.
Because we don't know. We do not know much about the founding of the Tojo clan outside of a Yakuza 6 load screen. It is purposefully vague that they
In
could do
addition
anything.
to my voice acting,
Like-
I worked with Satoshi-san, who plays Takashi, on crafting the theme song for the game. I love being able
Which
to
is what I
combine
assume we
acting and
heard in
singing
the
in a
initial
single
trailer.
project, and I am so thrilled for players to experience what we've cooked up.
I love the fact that Ado is one of the main singers. I love the fact you've got the 4 main singers as well. All of them right here. Like, it makes me think that Takashi is going to belt something out because obviously he's a main singer of like a band, and it's Snoop Dogg. Is Orpheus? Are we going to get a Snoop Dogg song in Stranger Than Heaven? Is like in game? Is he actually going to sing in game? I mean, hey, he's actually singing there, right there. Watch him change. He's singing right there. He's absolutely going to have a singing song in this game. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get a Snoop Dogg song in this game.
これまで紹介したように
Yeah,
トレジ
rapping,
ャーザ
yeah.
ヘブンは5つ
He
の
could
時代
just have a song
5
that's
つ
the
の
end
舞台
credits song.
そして50年間にわたる男たちの生涯を描いた作品であること、さらに歌というものを中心としたさまざまなゲーム体験がある非常にユニーク
I love this. I've said this before. I've said this before many times. You can go back, you can watch multiple VODs. Like, those of you who've been here for a long time will know I've said this multiple times. I really want... I've been playing a game recently. Let me get it on my list and show you real quick. I've been playing a game recently. I haven't played it for a hot minute. I haven't actually played it since last month. I need to play it again. I've been playing a game that goes by the name of People of Note. It is a turn-based RPG all about, would you believe it, music. And I've said this previously. In the... If there is any studio that can do an RPG that is based fully on music, it's RGG. So I wasn't expecting this to have like as big a focus on like the kind of showbiz music side of things, but I'm bloody happy that there is. I think this is probably a good blend, because not a lot of people who play these games for like the mainline stuff is going to want to go into just a music RPG. But having that on the side, speaking of on the side, oh, I'm so excited for this. I think there's a lot of people that are going to go back and check out like the previous trailers for the fight stuff now. This sounds interesting.
本作のコンバットシステム最大の特徴は、プレイヤーキャラクターである大東の左半身と右半身の操作をそれぞれ独立した操作で行うというものです。
Individual hand
RB、RT を入
control.
力すると、右手や右足といった
Yeah.
右半身、
And leg
LB、LT を
attacks.
入力すると、左手や左足な
Yeah.
ど。
So you've got what I'm assuming is left bumper, right bumper for left hand, right hand, and left trigger, right trigger, the left kick, right kick. I don't like RGG very much have a blueprint for their action games more recently, where a lot of the upgrade system, a lot of the actual fight stuff seems to be built around a basic blueprint that they change up for each game. And it does feel different each game, which is nice. I do like that a lot. But it's never really revolutionized past that kind of same blueprint for at least especially the last few games. This is trying something completely different. This is trying to make something that has what sounds like way more depth. I'm so curious, and if the L2 button on my controller is breaking, I'm gonna need a new controller before winter.
左半身を使っての攻撃を繰り出すことができます。大東はこれらの入力に反応してビビッドにアク
I
ションを繰り出
wonder
し
how fluid this will be. Well, that's a good point of pausing the video. I see you, UI marker. So that's either a lock on onto the other guy, or that's you showing that you can grab the guy. So if it was just him on his own, you could absolutely grab him with your right hand and then punch him with your left hand. But because it's the two of them,
かつてないレベルで
Yeah.
意のままに操っている感覚を提供します。
I love the fact that you have that little counter above their head. I assume that means how long they're stunned for, that you can do like an action during.
攻撃の方法はタップしての連続攻撃だけではなく、入力し続けることでパ
Again,
ワーを
it's a small thing, but allowing charge attacks, beautiful way to make combat a little
離す
bit
こ
more
と
in-depth.
でより強烈な
This
攻撃を
isn't gonna, and here's the thing, I think that this is going to be a much more grounded isn't the word I want to use, but you know how a lot of like more recent RG games have had bouncing enemies, bounding enemies, juggling enemies. This feels like there's not going to be much of that in the slightest. It feels like there is going to be a lot of everyone is quite like gravity, like quite down on the ground. And it just feels like it's going to be, yeah, more visceral, more in your face, more right in their face, and just constantly
繰
popping.
り出すことも可能です。
So is this
これ
on the
を利
bottom
用
left?
して
Yeah, but
タイミングよ
theirs
く
was
攻撃を
going
繰り出す
down,
こ
whereas
とが
yours
上手な
isn't,
プレーの一つ
which
と
is
なります
interesting.
例えば
I still
このよう
think
に
it's
首を
HP,
取
but I
った
might
時
be
に
wrong.
絶
Because
妙
there's
な
no
タイミング
the
で
HP bar
パワー
always.
を込めた攻
Or
撃
is
を
it their
繰り出す
HP? Actually, no, you might be right. Is that their HP? Because when you smack the guy before grabbing him the other one, he did lose a chunk of his HP. You might be right. That might be a HP bar.
や
That might actually be a
連
HP
続し
bar.
たタッ
I
プ
think
入
you're
力
right.
でジャブを連発した後にパワ
I'm pretty confident that you're right. That's a HP bar.
ーを込めた強い
Because he's gonna
攻
lose
撃
all
を
of
繰
it.
り出したりすることも
Or a
自
quarter
由
of
自在
it.
で
Man, that was a strong punch as well. Goddamn.
す。他にも敵の
Okay, with the visceralness and with the what looks like a lot more free flowingness than previous Yakuza games, are you going to get the option of shoving someone into the fire, like in the middle of combat? Because like I think that like I said this before, and I think I'm wrong now. I said before that I wondered whether K3's heat actions that were a bit more in combat fluid. I wondered whether that was going to be an early look at Stranger Than Heaven's fighting system, which very different now. Obviously not. But I wonder if that kind of scripture is going to be similar to the combat in this game, where you're going to be able to just like get this guy, and you know how you have the tackle. I wonder what happens if you tackle him into the fire. Because we've seen, like, with the last guy that we just saw, we've seen them absolutely, like fall into sync. Which, again, another point, I know it's not going to be, like, everything. I love the way that everything just scatters here. Like, everything breaks. The boxes bounce in the background. Like, it just gives weight to the combat. Like, just that slight little pause on the punch connecting with the gut just gives weight. Like, it's the little things that are so important. Mind you, Sifu? I've never played Sifu. Yeah, we think the Y button might be weapons. Like, I'm looking through all this combat to see if, like, there is anything on the Y button, but there isn't. I'm like, here's the thing. Okay, the Y button was lit up there before the combo started. So take a look. So I went back a little bit so the YouTube thing would go away. It was lit up a little bit. But in the middle of the combat, and then it comes back. Interesting. And he's just skating, sliding the ground, I'm sliding down the block now, yeah. Interesting. So around myself get what moves taking damage? I don't know. Good question. That's interesting. I love that. But also the enemies actually just, like, you know, holding their hands up to say, hey, no more, I fucked up. Remember trailer 1, 2? When Mako has the knife and he's over the guy and you have the option to kill him or not kill him. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just remembered that. But yeah, the D-pad on the left-hand side is clearly your items. There's a rice ball on one of those, and there's alcohol as well. Like, it's clearly the old item shortcut system from Lost Judgment, which... Good. Okay, let's keep an eye out on the white button. Yeah, look, there's a hammer. Yeah, that's it. Wise weapons. Yep, there it is. Look on the bottom left. Yep, there it is. Is that okay? That guy right there. Hold on. Yeah, these guys are like your old school, like really early 1900s Japan school delinquents, like thugs. Also, that water. I said this earlier. I'm like, I don't know, like it's still Dragon Engine, but it feels like they've pushed it further. Like, there's so many more little details that look so good. This water looks so good. And I know, you know, we just had K3 with the Gatorade water, but even compared to stuff like Lad and Infinite Wealth, like, this water has reflections in it. It looks like it has ripples in it. It is, the water's moving. It just feels like they've put work into it. There's also very, very brutal and visceral shit in this game. You have a katana in this bit. You no longer have a katana in this bit. The gore and the violence is back. Nice sledgehammer. So this makes me wonder if you can basically... Shout out to this guy. He's seeing his life flash before his eyes. This makes me wonder if, especially with the blacksmith stuff that we'll see in a second, this makes me wonder if you were going to be able to equip a specific weapon at a time, and then obviously just be able to pull that out at any point. Like, could be DE3. Yeah, I think they said they wanted to, like, obviously the Unreal experiment with Addition didn't go well. But it also sounds like they actually took that feedback on board and haven't tried again. I've said this several times. There's actually one game where if they did the Ladishin treatment, gave it better graphics, changed its controls up a bit, fixed some of the actual stuff that needs fixing in it, made it have a good frame rate and also, you know, a good control scheme. I think if you do that to Yakuza Dead Souls, you don't really need to do much more to that game. Like, Yakuza Dead Souls is like a weird kind of, oh god, to try and like bring back as like a remake. But it really doesn't need that much work. And I think like that Lad Ishin style quotation marks remake would actually suit Yakuza Dead Souls really well. So I think that RGG's mainline games, or main games, they aren't going to be Unreal anymore. We might not even see Unreal again. It seems like that experiment may have failed, or they took back the feedback, or, you know, something behind the scenes that we don't know about made them change their mind and carry on with the Dragon Engine. I'm fairly certain we had an interview within the last year where they did say they wanted to carry on, like, upgrading the Dragon Engine, because there was that one point where Yokoyama said, hey, this thing's starting to get holes in it. We're going to have to start, you know, thinking about the future in terms of us making games in this, because it's just going to keep getting worse if we keep patching it over. So I wonder if you're right in that this is like the next iteration of the Dragon Engine. I will check the Steam page in a bit. We'll check the Steam page after this. So here we go. We got weapons. So that's it. Let me get rid of my webcam. I think you can see it anyway, but look at these weapons. I love that you can see them on the side. There is a shovel. Can I have the shovel? I would like the shovel. Thank you very much. So I don't know what the one, I'm assuming the one with the hammer and anvil icon is maybe the level of the blacksmith, or like what you need to level it up. Obviously it's got weapon damage. I don't know what a 140 means, but there it is. And it's obvious that every weapon is going to have a very obvious like action style to it, or like, you know, a special move to it. Like this is pulverize. I cannot imagine that this will be that this will be anything other than a giant sledgehammer that we whack people with. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that this might get quite a lot of use in the speedrun, to be honest. Like, big, strong, powerful, smack. Yeah, that sounds about what we like to do. Oh, hey, look. Now, this is either clearly a different era or a different blacksmith, where you go from having wooden stuff and small blades to... Oh, hey, look. Fancier katana, better katana, wooden katana. The shovel looks a little more used, but iron sledgehammer. There's that 6 in terms of the anvil and hammer there. You can see the damage has gone up to 280. The action style is still the same. But yeah, you can see that it's obviously had, like, upgrades. So, yeah, more money, obviously. Excuse me. So, I wonder what this system's going to be like. I'm really curious. You can click the left stick in to see all that you've acquired as well. How acquired? What a choice of words. So I wonder if you're going to be able to, like, find weapons in fights and, like, kind of put them away, kind of like Yakuza 5 style. But then you can come and upgrade them here. Black sledgehammer, 11, 420. The shovel looks like it's gotten itself back to normal. Look at that katana still. The katana's getting better as well. Goddamn. Look at the spear. That mini spear. The wooden katana's become a bit less katana-like. They obtained resources. So... Yeah, I get the feeling. I get the feeling that for the speedrun, the sledgehammer might be quite good. Like, those are just the initial vibes that are going through my head of smack. This is an interesting shot. So this is Irato with the blonde-haired Makoto. I don't know who this prison guard is, but look at that sick-ass monocle this guy's got. It's not glasses, it's a monocle. I think. Yeah, powerful like attacks. I wonder if that makes you lose the weapon. And then obviously stealth takedowns. Oh, that was a UI. Yeah, we've got a UI for telling you where to go. That's kinda unique. I know certain Yakuza games have like a UI telling you, hey, go here, but there's not many of them. There really is not many of them. Other than they left the main character until the end. I've said this before, I'm gonna say it several times. Man, they really got the perfect actor for this role. If this is the story they're trying to tell. you know,
環境や時代
half
こそ違
Japanese,
えど
half
大
American
東
in this
誠
case,
と
but
近し
you
いよう
know,
な
this
経
actor
験
is
や
half Spanish.
それこそ
Like,
苦しい思いをしたことがあり
that's
ま
such a
す
perfect,
そんな
that's
中
such
で
a
も必死に
perfect
言葉の
casting.
壁を越えられるように努力して自分の居場所
I
を
remember when
自分
we
の
were
夢を
like,
追
you
いか
know,
け
hey, is that guy
壁
the
を乗り越え
guy
ることで
from the
俳優
Yakuza
としての
live
キャ
action
リアを
movie?
積み重ねてきました
No.
本作の大東誠は
Definitely
決して全員ではありません
not.
また登場してくる他のキャラクターたちも全員癖のある人間ばかりですでも全員に共通しているのは成し遂げた
Yeah,
い夢があ
I'm
る
so curious. I think the story of those two together and then their potential rivalry that's been hinted at several times in this is going to
で
be
その
like
ために
one of the main
必死に
factors of
生
this
きてい
game.
るということです人は夢があるからこ
I
そ
do
頑張
wonder
必
because
死
like
に生きているということです
Orpheus Snoop Dogg is obviously our introduction. I feel like he's not main antagonist material. I feel like he might pop up again towards the end, perhaps. Kind of like, you know how you know how Danny Trejo, good old Dwight in Infinite Wealth, he's there in the game exceedingly early on, and then he disappears for 3/4 of the game, and then turns up at the end again. I wonder if he's going to be like that. He'd be pretty odd. He would be. He would be. I think he'd be there. I do. And so clearly Snoop. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He definitely doesn't have a blunt in his hand off screen.
人は
Yeah,
夢
I
が
think
ある
it's
か
going to
ら
be
こ
like
そ
Kiryu
頑
Nishiki.
張れます
Akio Otsuka.
どんなに苦しい
Akio
ことがあって
Otsuka.
も最後
Again, she was introduced in the very early part of this trailer. We have only seen her in the first era. But she is important enough that in the initial character reel, she was there. Who is she? And what's going to happen?
まで必死にもが
If this guy is not one of our main antagonists of this game, I will be shocked. I will be shocked. Hey, you think they're bringing the goal back?
続けていきます
That guy as well. That guy right there. I don't necessarily think he'll be the main antagonist, but he's definitely a bad guy. I've seen him in
そ
certain
んな
things.
人
I'm
間の
fairly
生きる
confident
ということ
that
への
he is a
強い
bad
執
guy.
着と情熱がこの作品の魅力だと思っています。私も今本作の収録で非常に難易度の高いお芝居に日々挑戦しているところなのですが、こ
Like, Dogs
の
mentioned,
世
Yakuza
界の中で生きているキャラクターたちの熱量に負けないよう
We'll see.
自分が
We'll see
培っ
whether
て
he
きた
starts to,
技
you know,
術と
like
経
dogs
験と
towards the
情
end of
熱
this
で
game.
この作品を完
Yeah,
成に
Bryce
導け
was
る
a
よう
boss.
精
You're
一
not
杯
wrong. Like
頑張ります。
we've had old men be bosses. Old men that are like 200 years old.
今回はストレンジャーザンヘブンについてストーリーとゲーム概要を中心にご紹介いたしました。そう遠くないうちにより詳細なゲー
Before
ム内容
long.
や
So here's the thing.
テクニカルな部分についてもご紹介できると思い
They're
ます。
planning
続報にもご期待くだ
on
さい。
winter.
そして最後に重要なお知らせです。本作ストレンジャーザンヘ
This winter. Now, again, winter can still mean January, February, so don't necessarily think it is, you know, November, December. It does count as those as well. I really think they're waiting to see what happens with GTA 6. Because if GTA 6 does get delayed, there's such a big opening for a big video game. It would be one hell of a swoop to jump in there. But they can't wait too long is the thing. So I wonder. Now, here's the thing. If they are planning to release it this winter, which was early like I thought it would be, and they're going to reveal more details soon, what I'm more curious about is when do those details come out? Because there's always an RGG Summit at Tokyo Game Show. But that's September. Is that too far away from this? Or are we going to get something at Summer Games Fest? That's what I'm wondering.
ブンは
Because the first two trailers of this game were both Jeff Keighley Productions.
冬に発売となります。また
I think we could get some of this
発
at
売日か
Summer
ら
Games Fest.
プレイしていただくことが可能となります。
I think we could get some of this at Summer Games
現在
Fest.
完成に向
Yeah.
けて総力を挙げて制作に取り組んでいます。
He's
我
not
々
wrong.
のスタジオにしか作り出せない攻めたストーリーテリングとゲームシステム。あなたも天国よりも奇妙な世界で思いっきり暴れてみませんか？
Oh yeah, no,
No
we'll
problem.
be there. We'll be there. But I think that most folks are now feeling a little less doom and gloom about RGG, more than likely. Obviously, I haven't seen the internet reaction to this so far. I think this looks fantastic. We'll check the Steam page out in a second, by the way. God, the transition there between the ages, just like Makoto walking sideways. So that is an endgame, or it is, but it's the second to last one. We have not seen him in Kamurocho. We have not seen him in Kamurocho. Like, something's going on there. Yeah, no new RGG Summit date, but the RGG Summit is usually Tokyo Game Show. Whilst we're here, because folks said, bang. Hopefully you can see. Actually, let me turn my capture card off for a second so you can definitely see this. Actually, my display capture is above capture card, right? I think it is. Just dump this anyway so you can actually fully see it, just in case. Straight to Heaven. This is the Steam page for it. 50-year action-adventure saga of men with nowhere to go in their desperate struggle to find a home, use extreme violence to survive, and musical talent to thrive as a showman across 5 cities and eras. Model Japan. So we got a bunch of screenshots. This is the one we've seen a whole bunch of times. Yep, there's your weapon. That knife is going into this man's leg. I don't think this guy is surviving. Poor guy. See, if this is your HP bar, it looks like it can be expanded upon, which is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you have your UI here, so the nice thing is, you're gonna be able to hang out in the crowd, watching the ensemble that you put together. That's sick. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, it adds to it. There's that first place. I forgot the name. Forgive me, chat. It's 20 to 2 in the morning. God. Like, okay, I know we've all gone on about RGG's, like, lighting filters recently. But, like, all of the lighting filters that we've seen actually seem to fit quite well. There's, like, a small dull blue to this one. And, like, this gives it, you know, more of a colder feeling. You know, the era of industrialization is beginning, and it gives it that more colder feel, especially with like the snow and stuff like that. Sotenbori, like a lot of like almost smoke. It's the nightlife, you know, like it's good old Sotenbori. So these darker hues actually work really well and make the actual, you know, make the actual neon pop. And then Atami. This I get the feeling I might really like this place. I love the forestry background, just how this is a popular tourist spot. Look at the fashion as well. Like it's just God, I love this vibe. I absolutely love this vibe. I really am looking forward to this. Hello. Hello, Kamurocho. We have not seen Hakuto in Kamurocho, that's all I'm saying. Hi, Kamurocho. It looks gorgeous still. Like, and it's gonna, like, you've got the good old cone is still there, by the way. It's gonna feel so different just because of the fact that obviously, you know, it might be the same layout, but the fact that all the assets are different, it just gives it a completely different vibe. And I think that's a good thing. I really, really do think that's a good thing. Like, I think this is gonna rock. I actually do. I think this is actually gonna really rock. Like, yeah, Kamurocho when she was younger. I remember the days. I remember the days. There you are again. She's being shown off in a lot of the promotion material. This man, this man knows. Oh, I fucked up. He knows he's in trouble. Coming soon. Similar to Infinite Wealth and Kiwami 3. Are you sure about that? 50-year saga of those nowhere to go and the desperate struggle to find a home. San Francisco, 1915. Our story begins a young boy sneaks aboard a mysterious ship in the dead of night. His name, Makoto Daito. Born to an American father and a Japanese mother, Makoto's world is one of harsh persecution, a fate cruelly cast upon him simply because of his Asian heritage. After losing both of his parents and finding himself completely alone, Makoto, in an act of desperation, decides to risk it all and travel to his mother's birthplace. The United States won't accept him for years, maybe Japan will. With nothing but the shirt on his back, Makoto soon learns, however, that his voyage across the Pacific is anything but a free ride, and that this one choice will forever change the course of his life. What awaits our youngster away in Japan, and where will the years take him next? 5 eras, 5 cities. Story unfolds across a version of Japan that may have existed in another life altogether, immersing you in 5 sprawling cities, each modeled after real locations of their respective eras. 1915 Kokoro Fukuoka, home of what was said to be one of the world's largest foundries, a smoke-scorched town bursting with the passion of hard-driven, equally fiery workers. 1929 Kure, Hiroshima, port town dominated by Japan's largest naval arsenal and heavily influenced by the presence of Yakuza organizations. I think we're going to go into real world, like, maritime politics here. Like, I wonder if we'll get to see the Yamato Mark 1. 1943. There's a very big jump from 29 to 43. Well, I guess that's the same as this jump, actually. It just looks more because of, you know. Minami Osaka, the biggest entertainment district in Western Japan, set against the ever-rising tension of a world at war, so we are going into that. Very nice. 1951, Atami Shizuoka, a bustling seaside getaway synonymous with tourism in post-war Japan. 1965, Shinjuku, Tokyo, Japan's most iconic pleasure district, a city of swirling and unpredictable chaos. Most creative, intuitive, and extreme violence. In these turbulent times, fighting to survive means one thing: doing whatever it takes. Experience the struggle through the raw brutality of an ever-changing combat system that feels alive. You won't just control Makoto Daito, you'll become him, moving his left and right sides independently and instinctively as you attack, defend, and force your way to victory. Follow a jab with a crushing blow, send enemies flying with a charge attack, tackle them while they stagger, or pin them to the ground, unleash a relentless flurry of punches. Nothing is off the table in Makoto's world. You also block enemy strikes with one hand and instantly counter with the other. I am down for a good counter system. Reading their moves and creating your own option or openings is key to coming out on top. Additionally, your master enhance a wide array of weapons, knives, hammers, katanas, and more as you fight your way through era after violent era. Left for Showman. In the earliest chapters of our story, Makoto's guide and mentor discovers his hidden talent for music, and before long, Makoto finds himself not only singing a tune or two, but stepping into the role of a showman, producing a wide variety of incredible acts throughout all of Japan. In order to get these shows off the ground, Makoto must gather rumors from the streets and use them to scout skilled singers and performers. He can then head out into town to create new music, collecting any and every sound he can find. The swish of a broom, snoring of a sleepy neighbor, the rumbling of passing trains, distant animal cries, even the grunts and growls of the enemies he fights. By combining these sounds, Makoto can craft original tracks, brand new music for the whole nation to hear. From there, he'll choose the set list, arrange the band, assign a cast, and design the production, from lighting, colors to staging, all in an effort to bring each show to life. As you tour the country, staging performances and captivating audiences, you'll experience Makoto's rags to riches rise to success as a master showman. Will the relentless determination of two men racing through 50 years of chaos change the future as we know it? From RGG Studio, the master storytellers behind some of gaming's most intense battles and heartfelt drama, comes their latest, unforgettable adventure. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. 64-bit processor and operating system, folks. Oh, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I think the showcase was really good. I thought it was going to be good, but yeah, no, I'm intrigued. Like, I'm very intrigued as to what this is going to be and where this is going. Like, there's something about Makoto not being shown in Kamurocho that has me very curious. Like, I know Yokiyama's like building it up as well. There is absolutely something that has me very, very curious. I'm really excited for this. Chat, how are you feeling about this? I hope you're all excited as well. I hope you're all very excited about this. I'm super excited. I'm actually really, really excited. For those who want to see it for yourself, I'm gonna put the link to obviously the Steam store page there. I will link to the live stream right here. There you go. I'm excited. I'm also tired. I'm also very, very tired. I'll upgrade your PC before it comes out. I hope my PC survives until it comes out. Chat, if you're planning to get this on PC, fingers crossed that your PCs do not die because of the cost of rising PC costs at the moment. I hope, fingers crossed, all of our PCs survive because I do not want to buy a new graphics card right now. I don't want to buy a new CPU. Just putting it out there. Maybe our friends at AMD will sponsor us again. We'll see. We'll see.